This is by far my favorite portable synthesizer. I mean, would this be considered portable? I would say more like couch jam synth, okay? This is not a cheap synthesizer. I think they're going for like $16.99 right now. They started at $14.99, but you know, inflation. But even at $16.99, like, this is a steal because in reality, the Synth is a Jupiter X. It's the same exact thing as a big Jupiter X, but shrunk down into 37 beautiful mini keys. It's battery powered, and something that a lot of people don't know about this synth is that it has a built-in speaker. Like you guys see that right at the top? It's a little speaker. It's actually the best speaker I've ever used on like a portable synthesizer. But there's always a but, right? The interface could use some work because like they decided to add kind of like a sequencer because they made this expensive synth and then said, oh wait, we never added a sequencer. What are we gonna do? So the sequencer was an afterthought. As you can see, there was no play, start, stop button like anywhere. So like to use the sequencer, you have to use other buttons. So there's a lot of button combination learning that goes on. Once you master the synth though, I probably know about like 10% of the synth. But the sounds, that's what I'm really here for. It has a built-in drum machine, which includes most of your classic roll and drum sounds, but there's no easy way of like finding your kick and your snare and your hat. Like, it was definitely an afterthought. The front panel though, like the front panel is very beautifully laid out. Even if you don't know anything about synthesizers, like you'll be able to learn something just by twisting knobs. And that's one of the main things I look for on a synth, like having some knobbage. I want some knobbage, you know, some sliders, and oh, the sliders, yo. So yeah, these sliders, like they can be set to filters, they can be set to LFOs, like there's so much going on this synth. So it actually has 4 parts and a lot of polyphony. So it's like 2023, it's like the future is here, right? Like I remember back in like 2015 when like 4-note polysynth was like, oh my gosh, an affordable analog polysynth. Like when the Minilog came out, it was like unheard of. A 4-voice analog polyphonic synthesizer? What? So this isn't analog, but yo, I mean, who cares? Maybe if you're an analog purist, there is definitely a sound difference between an analog and a digital synthesizer. But sometimes you don't want analog, you know, like sometimes I just want a nice piano. The pianos are not they're not my favorite. But the synths, yo, like the Junos, like, so I have a dream. Let me tell you about what the hell? Mosquito? I have a dream that Yamaha is going to give us something like this, but it's gonna be a montage. Imagine a tiny montage, bro. Like this, in this size, battery powered, because I love my montage. Like, the sounds on it, like all the Asian sounds. You guys know I love my kotos and all my Asian plucks and all that stuff. Like, and a lot of people were saying, because I said this before, that you know I wanted a smaller montage. They were like, get a Mod X. It's the same size. It's maybe a little lighter, and the keys on the montage. I know that the compromise between the Mod X and the montage is the keys, and there's a few other compromises. Like, there's a reason why one is $3,000 and the other one is a lot less. And the keys on the rephase, like, let's talk about the Yamaha rephase, because like those were some of my favorite mini keys. And what's going on with the rephase series? What's going on with this video? We're kind of all over the place. I'm sorry, I'm just excited to talk about synths. It's nice to just be myself, and I'm really glad that you guys are here. Like, straight up, I'm really glad. Thank you guys. I love you all. But yeah, the Jupiter XM. Do you own one? Do you want one? What are your thoughts on it? Let me know below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Brought to you by DistroKid, the easiest and fastest way to get your music on all the major platforms. Ever been on Instagram or Apple Music and see a song where the lyrics scroll in perfect time with the music? DistroKid lets any artist automatically create and upload sync lyrics. To do this, head to the Goodies tab, click Enhance Your Music, and you will find lyrics and a couple other ways to enhance your music. If you haven't signed up already, use the code below and save 7% off your first year.